At the Playmakers Network, sports are more than games. They're a community. From basketball and college football to professional wrestling and Rams football, our shows keep fans informed, entertained, and connected. Watch live, listen on your favorite podcast platform, and join the conversation. The Playmakers Network. Sports, community, conversation.
Sound like some Viking music, don't it?
Yeah, gotta get it out the mud, that's the only way to win. Who am I to point the finger like I never ever seen? Been through the ups and downs like the letter N. They don't let you through the door, better kick that again. Cause that's the only way to win. That's the only way to go. Gotta get it out the mud, gotta get it out the flow. Cause that's the only way to go. Let's go.
Shooting, lights out. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I probably shouldn't say that because I know how most people feel about Monday on a regular basis. What you got to say?
Moi?
What you got to say? I see the look on your face when I said that. What you got to say already?
No. Monday is fine. It's wonderful. I get to do this with you. At least around now, most of the day is over. So the worst part of Monday for me is over, which is great. I got to wake up and go to work. So I've already been in work for a minute, gotten through all the bull in the morning and early afternoon, and now I'm on the down stretch. So I feel good. And it's good to be with you all. Welcome once again, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, to Shooting Lights Out with the founder, the creator of Shooting Lights Out, the playmaker. I am the man that you call the mad scientist, the man you call the EP of all EPs, Mr. Cole Johnson. And it is wonderful to meet you all and greet you all on this, the second Monday in July. It feels good to be here. And if you are watching us on the Playmakers Network YouTube channel, thank you very much. We'll have a question of the day for you where you can answer that below this video.
Actually,
if you're
two questions of the day. Two questions.
I'm sorry. There will be two questions of the day. Well, thank you, sir. If you're watching also on the Playmakers LinkedIn page, we thank you for that as well. If you were actually downloading this and listening to us on places like, iHeartRadio or Spotify or Amazon or all the other places you can get podcasts and download them, thank you. Get to it. And of course, then there is the platform where you can listen to us live on the Real Wise Radio Network. We appreciate you. One, Mr. Wise Lefe, who he's enjoying his milestone birthday celebration. We got a chance to chat it up yesterday, had a good laugh. Everything is good in this world, so it's a wonderful thing. And I have something, I won't say this on the air, this is off the air. I have something that I gotta tell Playmaker for my personal life that's probably gonna make him smile. But this is for off the camera and off the mic.
At least
now, the first question of the day: who was snubbed from the WNBA All-Star game?
The rosters have been finalized, so we will talk about who is in the All-Star. They didn't have to select the teams yet, but we all know who's in the All-Star. We got the reserves and the starters. We did the starters last week, but we're going to revisit that with now the reserves.
Mm-hmm. And then number two, the answer is yes. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the question, you may ask? Is it time for the WNBA to get a new commissioner? What y'all think?
The reason why that's a question because I have a feeling I know what the full court slam is going to be about. That would be interesting. Hey, is Mr. Coach Johnson freeze on us? I think he did. Ain't that a shame? Mm-hmm. But yes, those are your 2 questions of the day. And shout out to my brother Brian Snow, aka Snowman. He's in the building. He says you are also live, meaning real live on his network, Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. Thank you for putting us live on there. So I do appreciate it. We're gonna have some fun today for sure. Also, speaking of fun, you want to go ahead and have his fun for what I said last week when we talked about the Jalen Brown trade for the 76ers for Paul George. And I took that from him, by the way. That's how that came about. I took that from him. And he already answered the second question saying that they been needed a new commissioner. So, what is y'all thoughts? Who was snubbed from the WNBA All-Star? And does the WNBA need a new commissioner right about now? I'm looking forward to seeing y'all thoughts and comments in the chat. We're going to find out what's going on with my co-host whenever he can get back here. But until then, we're going to keep the show rolling as we like to do here. So, what I'm looking for? Around Hollywood. And just before we get started, he made his appearance back. Welcome back, sir. You made it just in time.
I hate online connections. I'm sorry. It's great to be back.
As we get ready to go around the hardwood, here we go, Mr. Johnson.
Okay. Well, apparently someone is rearing to go, and he's firing on all cylinders.
Hey, look at the screen. You gotta look at the screen first, sir.
I want to give my jokes all anyway.
You going to? It's a certain way I'm doing this.
I know. So the Warriors, they hire Frank Vogel. Of course, you all know that he was a former Grizzlies and former world champion Lakers head coach. And could this mean that he gets a certain free agent to the Bay Area along with him? Inquiry minds want to know. Gray Trent, he resigns with the Bucks. Now they lock up one of the role players, bringing back Mr. Gray Trent Jr. 4 years and $64 million. Man, y'all players making so much money. Memo to any NBA owner. I don't know how to play a lick. But with these contracts you giving these jokers, slide me some of that wealth. I'm sorry. So we have the Spurs, so we have Victor Wembanyama, and they agree on a big-time extension. Yes. The big man, the new big man in the league, he signed a 5-year, $252, possibly up to $252 million extension. It looks like things are looking up, literally, for the Spurs.
All right, and
then we have Ja Morant. He's looking for a new start. I guess he's firing on all cylinders.
You couldn't help yourself, could you? You just couldn't help yourself.
I'm sorry. I mean, he's gunning for the. Gunning. I'm sorry. Okay.
You're part of the problem. See, you're part of the problem right there.
How am I part of the problem?
You're part of the problem. Yes, you are. You just sitting here just bringing up old stuff. The man is tired of hearing about the old stuff.
Oh, Lord. So Ja Morant said on Saturday this offseason trade from the Grizzlies to the Trailblazers, it will give him the chance to start fresh and prove that his bad guy image is a misconception. No, son, it's not the bad guy image. It's that you ain't got no brain, son. I feel so much better. The two-time All-Star guard made 4 trips to the playoffs during his 7-year stint with the Grizzlies, but his time in Memphis was a little complicated by one to act as though he is one of those shooters in Grand Theft Auto and Halo.
You ain't have to bring
Which
Halo
led
into this. You could have left Halo out
That's
of
the
this.
truth. That's the
You
truth.
You could have stuck it at Grand Theft Auto. You did not have to bring Halo into this. How dare you?
It's the truth. Yeah.
That is not
Leading to
true.
a couple of suspensions back in 2023. So Morant said his first public opinion since the trade last month, quote, what would I like to clear up? What would I like cleared up? I think you know the answer to that. My image. You know, that I'm a bad guy. I'm Ja. A pardon for the quote. Son, do you blaze trees? Do you sing reggae? No, you ain't Ja. I'm sorry, my bad.
That's his name. What you mean?
That's his nickname, son.
What do people call him? What do people call him?
That's what people call him, but they ain't his government name. They ain't what his father and mother named him anyway.
That's not, but that's what he's named. And he got and it started with his dad and his mom.
Okay, back to the quote. I've done what I've done in the past, but it's been addressed and handled already. I don't see why years later that's still the topic when nothing's happened since. If I was that guy, yeah. If I was that guy, y'all wouldn't be talking to me now. I wouldn't be here. Close quote. Nah, son, you wielding nines and iron is why you are there. Coming up from a middle class situation, acting like you a thug Negro. You ain't, son. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, why is he a trailblazer and not a Grizzly? He served an 8-game suspension back in 2023, in March of 2023, for conduct detrimental to the league, and a 25-game suspension to open the 2024 season for the same thing, both which stem from incidents of him waving iron on Instagram. Am I lying? That's what I thought.
He said it's been addressed. He didn't say he didn't do it. He said it's been addressed.
The Grizzlies suspended him for a game back in November because of a heated confrontation with coach Tuomas Yasalo after a loss to the Lakers. Now, the Blazers traded forwards Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray for Morant, who was the second pick in the 2019 NBA draft. Morant joins a team that is talented and guard-rich, and it includes, of course, Denny Adisha, Drew Holiday, Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and Damian Lillard. Morant, at the time, he was wearing a black polo shirt with the team's logo as he addressed a handful of reporters in the Las Vegas Summer League, said, quote, new home, new team, new organization. I get to show the fans of Portland a different job. It's like starting all over again. Over the years, I've grown a lot and learned a lot. My mindset's changed. I go into things differently now. I feel more mature, and I'm ready to work. Close quote. How's that trigger figure, son? Is that working?
That man he put on his Blazer jersey yet. You still going in?
Quiet, son.
No,
is that trigger figure working?
Let that man put on a Blazer jersey first. Jeez. That man he put on a Blazer jersey yet. See, like I said, you're part of the problem.
Hey, I'm not part of the problem.
You is part of, can the man put on a jersey first? Can the man make it to October to put on his jersey for the first time?
Well, he did wear when he made that statement. He did wear Blazer endorsed apparel.
I said jersey.
I know what you said, son. I said he was
jersey.
wearing the uniform. He was wearing the organizational clothing.
And that's why I said jersey, because I know how you are. Can the man put on his jersey first? Because I knew you were going to go that route. Okay, he put on his jersey first.
Because he's wearing Trailblazers gear.
No,
so he's speaking, and yes, he is. So at the time of that statement,
yes.
So he's representing the Trailblazers in saying,
yes, the trade is official. He's officially a partner in Trailblazer. Can the man put on his jersey? I said his jersey, his jersey. Can he suit up for the first time in Portland before you go in? The man already said that it's already been addressed the things that he did in the past. It's supposed to be a fresh start. How the man can get a fresh start when people like Cole Johnson here keep bringing up what happened in Memphis? See, he's part of the problem. The man can't even put on his uniform yet first before people keep talking about what happened in Memphis.
It's a banger. This is a banger. Put that down, son.
Now, Ja, for me to continue to defend you, you have to make it to October 1st.
And other thoughts do you have over the new beginnings of one Ja Morant, sir?
I'm gonna be interested in seeing how this rotation is going to go. Because what are the people, what are the players? Let's say, what are the players that you named on that team already?
It's a lot of guards, man. I mean, you got let's say Denis Adija, Drew Holiday,
who was the man of Portland last year.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday. I don't know. Drew Holiday know what it means to come off the bench. The man was the starting. The man was the starting point guard for the championship Milwaukee Bucks, and a starter for the Boston Celtics when they won the championship.
And you got Scoot Henderson,
who was one of the main guys.
You got Shaedon Sharpe,
who surprised people, who is a starter as well.
And then you have basically the
face of the franchise,
the face of franchise, and the most popular Trailblazer in the last 10 years, Damian Lillard.
Good gracious! Either somebody's getting traded, somebody's getting cut, because ain't nowhere in the world
down to the G League.
Because ain't nowhere in the world all of them gonna make it. That's way too many guards.
Well, I mean, we still have 3 months before they tip it off for the regular season, so we shall see what happens.
But I can assure you, Ja ain't going nowhere for the time being. I can assure you, Avila ain't going nowhere for the time being. I can assure you that Scoot Henderson ain't going nowhere for the time being. So that leaves Drew Holiday, Damian Lillard, and Shaedon Sharpe.
And I don't think Lillard's going anywhere anytime soon either.
Portland, you got some decisions to make. You have some decisions to make.
Now, Morant, he expressed no ill will toward the Grizzlies, saying that they would always be home, and Memphis will always be home for him, and that he's still connected with many of his former teammates. So,
speaking
best
of teammates,
yes, best of luck to you, and I hope your journey there is greeted, as they say as they used to say on radio stations. I hope it is number one with a bullet. Oh, sorry.
Like I said, you part of the problem.
I am not part of the problem. I'm part of the solution.
No, you're not, because you keep bringing up old stuff.
Because the dome did
he not say
put it down?
Did he not say it was addressed in the past? Did he not say that?
He gonna address in the future doing stupid my bad. Yes. Speaking of former teammates, former Heat teammates, Bam Adebayo. I'm sorry, I said his name wrong. former Heat teammates, Asia Wilson's man, and Tyler Herro
That's so
got to a physical.
disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. That is very disrespectful from you. This man is on a disrespectful trail, and we just we just hit 22 minutes of the show. Good gracious.
What? Wait, so you mean to tell me Bam Adebayo is not Asia Wilson's man?
You could have said the man's name, not him, not refer to him as Asia Wilson's boyfriend or man. Jeez. You like the man don't got a name in the NBA. He gets a name in the NBA.
Yeah, scoring 83 points one game and 3 the next. That's what I said. Asia Wilson's boyfriend and Tyler Herro, they were former teammates with the Heat, and they got to a physical altercation in Las Vegas on Friday, during which Wilson's boyfriend struck Herro in the head. This is what sources told Sean Sharania. The altercation occurred at a practice court in a Las Vegas hotel. Now, according to sources, it started when Wilson's man approached Herro about comments about the guard. Now, it was critiquing the center on social media after their 7-year run teammates in Miami when Herro got traded to the Bucks. Herro was seated courtside at the Thomas & Mack Center for Friday Summer League game between the Heat and the Bucks. He was interviewed during the game on Prime Network before the news of his altercation with Wilson's boyfriend broke. Quote, it's
disrespectful. Oh my God, you is disrespectful.
Quote, it's all love in Miami. Close quote. And that's what Herro said, who was part of the blockbuster trade that sent Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Heat when asked if it was, and also Thanasis. You gotta add the Gatorade Negro with him.
One, he was not part of the trade. 2, you left out Bobby Portis was part of that trade. See, disrespectful, man. You just being disrespectful today.
Come on. Now you know Thanasis needs to earn his $3 or $4 million he's gonna get.
I don't care. He was not part of that damn trade.
By fetching his brother some Gatorade.
Get the facts correct. He was not part of that trade. It was Bobby Portis all part of that trade.
I know. Oh my. Anyway, Herro was part of the trade that sent him to Milwaukee in exchange for Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis to the Heat. And that is what he said. It's all love in Miami when he was asked if it was awkward to see his former team. He went on to say, quote, I've seen a couple of the guys, coaching staff, Chris Quinn, Spo, or the head coach, Eric Spoelstra. The front office guys, no, we're all good in Miami. Just an opportunity for both sides to reset, get a fresh start, and both are super happy with this. An organization like Miami, they won championships. They play for championships. It's a part of the business. I know how good I am, what I am capable of. I just got to continue keep working and try to stay healthy and represent this new team how I'm supposed to. Close quote. Now, the 26-year-old dapped up the Bucks Summer League players after Friday's game and chatted with Jaime Guaquez Jr. on the court, then left the building without commenting on the incident with Wilson's boyfriend. Now, the Heat said in the statement, quote, we are aware and not commenting, close quote. Your thoughts, sir, on this altercation between Tyler Herro and the reigning, defending WNBA MVP man?
First, number one, you need to shut up because you was very disrespectful today.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just speaking facts.
That man has a whole name. That man's name is known in the NBA, and he is more than just that. The disrespect that you are showing him is very wrong of you.
I said his name
once. No, you didn't. You said it once.
I did.
You very, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful today. I don't know what's going on today, but you have been very disrespectful since we started the show. You so disrespectful, Trey, for some reason.
Oh my God. I have love for Asia Wilson's boyfriend. I have love for him.
No, you don't. Because you had love for him. You were calling by his name. But since I know you don't, because you're being disrespectful.
Mr. I scored 83 in one game and 3 another game.
I really think he scored more than 3.
Come on, son.
I think he scored more than 3 in the other game.
Okay, I'm sorry. 83 in one game and 8 the next.
I need to go back and look at that. I think he scored more than that.
The very next game, I believe he scored 8. I'm like, doggone, son. Then he complained, why am I getting double teamed? It's because you scored 83 in the game, son.
I mean,
I don't understand why I'm getting double teamed, son.
Oh, you want to know why you getting double teamed? Because the dude that you punched, he didn't show up either. Let's bring that part up.
What, Tyler Herro? That's what Wilson's boyfriend wanted to do. He wanted to piece him up.
Piece him up, really?
Yes, he wanted to piece him up.
Because Tyler Herro, he ain't shit. When was the last time? When was the last time you heard Tyler Herro's name before he got traded?
Oh, I've heard his name, but you're asking the wrong person. I've heard Tyler Herro's name because you have too. But the average person, not often. I mean, because there was many times in their latest stretch of the playoffs where you would hear him hit a key 3 here and there. So, I mean, yeah, we both have heard his name before this trade. But yes, the average fan or of fans that are not Heat fans or follow the Heat, that's a valid question you ask.
You see, you know how good you are, then show it.
We can also say the same thing about H. Wilson's man. The only time we heard you was doing a block in the pandemic playoffs, and then you score 83. And between then, oh, you the boyfriend of Asia Wilson. That's how we know this man.
Technically, you're wrong because it's you and me, but
technically, I'm wrong.
Technically, you're wrong. You must have forgot that man went to Kentucky,
and he's
a Calipari disciple. We know all the Calipari disciples.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. All right. So did Karl Anthony Towns. Shout out to you, champ. So did Mr. Glass. Anthony Davis.
You're proving my point. I just say we know about all the Calipari disciples.
So did John Wall. I mean, okay, fine. So he went to Kentucky.
But you're proving my point. We know about Bam Adebayo.
But we know him better.
No, we do not know him better by him being in a relationship with Asia. We knew him before he even met her.
We know him better for his defense in the pandemic playoffs. For those who don't know, 2020, and it was the summer 2021 when they actually played it.
You did. 2020 when they played it. You are forgetting that playoff run, the finals run when they went against Denver. He was a part of that too.
Okay, fine. So yes, so the pandemic playoffs, the finals in 2024, and he scored 83 this past season. And in between the 2024 NBA Finals, when he scored 83 points in the game, which yes, Bam Adebayo, that's the second most points ever scored by the NBA player in a game in NBA history. You now are known as Asia Wilson's man.
You still mad about that? It was him that went past Kobe Bryant.
No,
because that's how you sound right now.
No, you would be angrier about that than I am because you're the Kobe fan. I'm not. I don't hate Kobe.
When was I ever a Kobe fan?
No. When were you a Kobe fan?
Did you forget the team that I hate the most?
I had a graphic that I created where it said, "Here lies the greatness of Kobe Bryant, and you chastised me because I used his name."
It was
How dare you?
Not his name. Not his name. You had him in the freaking picture, which was disrespectful.
Yeah, you chastised me.
That's
and I'm I'm thinking to myself, this guy hates the Lakers as much as I do. I would think he would be applauding, laughing. But no, he takes me to task. Why you got Kobe Bryant in that picture? What? He's one of the biggest Lakers we know. He needs to be in the picture.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to put him, Magic Johnson in there. You had to put none of them in there.
Yes,
That's what I mean by the disrespectful that you are. You was very disrespectful.
Yes, I did because they had an old fossil. Well, no, they take it back. Them fools actually might re-sign him. They had an old fossil in LeBron James. And he needs to be in retirement, but the nigger don't want to retire.
You want to use a dead man? So disrespectful.
But I'm showing respect to Asia Wilson because she has a wonderful man.
She gonna get her respect regardless on this show. But you want to disrespect Bam Adebayo?
I'm not disrespecting Bam. I'm saying, bro, you got good taste.
The man knows he got good taste. Okay,
you got good taste.
You got
good taste. You are putting through the mattress the greatest women's basketball player in the earth today. You got good taste, but you is her man.
You got like he a scrub. He ain't no scrub.
83 points one game, 8 the next. That's grubbish to me.
Yeah, like he ain't known. Like people know Bam Adebayo. It was just shot that he was the one that scored 83 points. And no thanks to the Washington Wizards who won the 5-7 to line about 50 goddamn times.
But then he didn't have the gall to put up a double figure count the next game. They complain, well, I'm gonna get double team. You scored 83 points in NBA game, son. That's why.
But what did you say? He was the last person you would think would score 83 points.
Yeah, but he did.
So all of a sudden, damn, I'm getting all this attention all of a sudden.
But that's that. Thank you. That's my point. I'm like, you should get all that attention. You scored 2/3 of your team's points in a game. Why would you think you wouldn't earn that attention?
Shoot, yeah, like that man he was a nobody, and all of a sudden he became a somebody.
No, I look. Let's get this.
That's exactly how you say.
Let's get this straight. I know who Bam Adebayo is. I respect him. He's more known to be a defender than he is an offensive-minded player. I know who he is. I respect his game. However, son, you are number 2 in your relationship in terms of skills in basketball because your girl can run hoops through just about everybody, including playmaker and me. I make no bones about it. So I know she can field buckets against you too, son.
I mean, I hunted Snickers over a decade ago, so so ain't no point in me to put myself in that position. But anyway, guess how many games Mr. Tyler Herro played last year?
He was oft injured. I forgot how many. I want to say it's between 30 and 40.
33.
Yeah.
And yet you have the nerve to talk about Bam Adebayo and somebody else's DM, which is like the most stupidest thing ever.
Well, I mean, how old is Herro?
That's a good question.
I mean, I know it because I read it.
I mean, 26.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you expect for a 26-year-old? I'm sorry. Let's be honest. You've been 26 just like I have. Although for me, that was 27 years ago. We did some stupid at 26.
Well, what was I doing at 26? And I want nothing stupid. Because I probably remember that.
We did some stupid crap at 26. Both of us did. So it does not surprise me that Herro decided to do something stupid like that too.
And he didn't think somebody was going to
chin check him literally.
Yeah.
Probably not. He probably didn't think he would get chin checked. Now, if he thought he wasn't going to get checked, that's rather stupid because he should have known. Especially the culture he came out of, where you have one of the big time stalwart figures of the Heat who basically would tell him and any player that would be on the Heat, don't take any disrespect lying down. So he should have known that was going to happen. Now, the fists, different story, but him being checked on it, he should have known that was going to happen. But that's the immaturity that I'm talking about. But I gotta give props to A'ja Wilson's boyfriend. You did a great job, son. That's how you're supposed to do it. And if that's how you stand up for A'ja, I look forward to the wedding, sir. I do.
You are so disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful. I said I'm looking forward to the wedding. And if he stands up for her like he did for the team and chin checking his former teammate, that's a great thing. Now, to show you that he is not a scrub, A'ja Wilson's man signed a 3-year, $166 million extension with the Heat back in June 2 years ago. The alleged comments by Herro in the DMs questioned whether Adebayo's effort on defense on a nightly basis was worthy of someone who earns $60 million a year. Ouch.
Yeah, but here's the part that's gonna get me. It's some more stuff you need to read in that article. There's some more stuff you need to read in that article that's gonna make Tyler Herro looks very stupid.
Well, that one just did.
No, keep
that
going.
Statement right there made him. I said that statement right there made him look stupid.
No, keep going, because you know how people are. People need statistics. They need analytics and all this. No, keep going.
Okay, so the former sixth man of the year, award winner, he averaged 20 and a half points. I'll round up to 21. 21 points, 5 boards, and 4 dimes in 33 games of this past year, after missing the beginning of the season while recovering from the left ankle that he messed up and in subsequent surgery. He was named an all-star during the last season, 2025, when he averaged 24 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds in 77 games. Now, A'ja Wilson's boyfriend, 3-time All-Star, who was named to the All-Defensive First Team in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
He has also been named to the All-Defensive Second Team 5 different times, including last season when he averaged 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. Oh, you can throw in a couple of 1.2 steals as well.
Read that again. Read that entire thing again.
A'ja Wilson's man, he is a 3-time All-Star who was named to the All-Defensive First Team in 2024, the year that he did ink that extension. He has also been named to the All-Defensive Second Team 5 times, including last season, when he averaged also along with that distinction 20 points, 20.1 to be exact, 10 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 1.2 steals. Of course, everyone knows he scored a franchise record 83 points.
You know what? I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to let Cole Johnson talk to Tyler Herro on this one.
Look, so I can have fun with Adebayo. I can have a lot of fun with him. I can call him A'ja Wilson's man and all that and have a key moment. But let's get this straight. There's a reason why he's on the Heat and you're not. There's a reason why he is continuing to be the face of the franchise, and you, sir, are holding bags, carrying them. Now you're carrying, I guess, less worthy of bags. Or are you going to prove that you are the number one option? Because you did prove it as a Heat. You had many years to actually prove that you could. And then when you take a dig at Adebayo, you should have said to yourself, oh, I'm out of line. How can I make a dig at him when I, unlike him, have been unavailable all of last year. I mean, 33 out of 82 games. You missed 49, son. You don't have the room to bark to anybody, much less a guy who, yeah, I can clown and say he scored 83 points in one game and 8 the next. But he was at least consistent on the defensive end. Can you say the same, sir? I don't think so. The only thing we can say that you're consistent in doing is maybe being a streaky shooter from downtown. That's probably it. Because it's not we can rely on you just like we actually can rely on Adebayo. No. It's you are not coming to the table the way he did. And that's why you're not a Heat and he still is. So you should turn the page, be mature, and try to make the Bucks the team that they should be in the absence of Giannis Antetokounmpo, and have the motivation that the Heat made a mistake in trading you. That is the motivation you should have. Not, let me see if I can actually say this in a nice manner. Screw it. Not sneak dissing and acting all jealous like a bit. I'm trying not to say that. But that's what you be. A punk. You got to do better than this, hero. Turn the page. Milwaukee is where you are now. Do something with them because you failed to do something with the Heat. Failed. Failed. Failed, son. At least we could say that Adebayo knows when to be a stalwart player when it counts the most, because we have 2 finals appearances to show for it. And oh, by the way, he's dating the best player in the WNBA. You can't say any of that, son. Now, other news around the hardwood. Let's go to the WNBA side of things. And again, shout out to A'ja Wilson's band for standing up for the Heat. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me check my glasses here a second. Am I reading? A player tossed a shoe. Lady Hamilton, she tossed the shoe and got tossed out of the game. And the shoe struck Marina Mabrey, who is being, I guess you could say, a surprising rising star in the league because she's been doing some major business in the WNBA this past season. This occurred in the Liberty Tempo game. Now, the officials assessed for a second technical, resulting in an automatic ejection. Now, Lady Hamilton said that she was trying to return Shaquille Jones' shoe and did not intend to hit Mabrey. Stop lying. Stop lying. Girl, you're full of crap. Your coach, Chris DeMarco, he, of course, went after the officiating after the game. Now, from that to the Sparks, they shake up their front office with Regan Pebley stepping out as general manager. Now, they part ways with each other, the Sparks and Pebley. The assistant GMs will share responsibility on an interim basis for at least the foreseeable future. Front office restructuring will come during this 2026 season. the wings, and the tempo. I'm proud of you, tempo. I hate the fact it came with the opponent. It draws the largest WNBA crowd in Montreal history. Here's another major milestone for the WNBA. They've expanded into Canada with the tempo, and now they may have made inroads to having Montreal have a team in the WNBA. Strong fan support continues to validate the league's international growth. It just had to happen with them doggone wings. Anyway.
It won't be the first time you be seeing the wings today.
I already know. Becky Hammond and Cheryl Reeve, Aces and Lynx, respectively, they will serve as the head coaches for the upcoming WNBA All-Star Game. Now, they earned that distinction by having the league's top 2 records through the All-Star selection cutoff. Now, speaking of that, the All-Star player pool was announced. The reserve selections have been finalized ahead of the All-Star draft. Now, coaches selected the 12 reserves to join the All-Stars in the All-Star game. Marina Mabry, the one who had a shoe tossed at her, she earned 4 first All-Star nods. Stars like Angel Reese, Nicole Queen-McKay, Kelsey Plum, Jaquil Jones, the shoe that one Lainey Hamilton decided to toss, and more highlight the reserve board. Now, other news around and I was just say that should be the quick news of the WBA.
Yeah, so we have 3 Atlanta Dreams make the reserve: Angel Reese, Alicia Gray, and Ryan Howard. Somehow, neither one of them was made a starter. But 3 Indiana Fever players were named starters.
The Golden Goose. The Golden Goose is in Indiana. She's not in Atlanta. And that's another reason why, Engelbert, you need to be out of your job.
Just thought I'd throw that out there. You said Kelsey Plum, Nicole McKay. You have John Cryer Jones made All-Star along with Brianna Stewart.
Marina Mabry.
Marina Mabry got her first nod. It's a nice, interesting pool to choose from, and to make matters even more fun, it's basically Cole Johnson versus me for the All-Stars. Because on one side, Teaspoon will be picking the team, and on the other side, can you take a guess who's on the other side?
Teresa Witherspoon. She picking for one team? Okay, well, the other would have to be Tina Thompson? No. Cheryl Swoops? No. Cynthia Cooper.
Mm-hmm. It almost as they saying playmaker and coach. I said, how about y'all pick the All-Stars? Because they for some reason putting us against each other.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that the league wants to honor the past with those two. I mean, they're 2 of the best players that started the league, so it's good to see them be involved the way they are. And of course, Witherspoon went on to actually coach the Liberty at one time. So yeah.
You have Sonia St. Charles from the Mystics along with Kiki Aaron in the pool. You have Jackie Young. You have Courtney Williams from the Lynx. Interesting how these teams would be picked.
Mm-hmm. It will be. It will be. Well, we're looking forward to how this shakes out. Of course, that's going to be one of the events to look forward to during the summer, the WNBA All-Star Game. Not to be confused with the other All-Star Game that takes place during July.
I said that one takes place this week, so
that actually takes place tomorrow. So there you go. And if memory serves correct, I think let's see. touched on WNBA, we touched on NBA stuff, touched on the gun totaler, touched on Asa was his boyfriend. Yeah, that concludes this episode's Around the Hardwood.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
Let's go to the comments. Vicalock, VLock83, or Vicalock, aka the Ed McMahon of the Snowman in the Morning broadcast. He says, good afternoon to the kings of the hardwood, codenamed the Playmaker, and the EP of all EPs, Cole Johnson. It's good to see you, sir. He goes on to say, so I'm a little confused. What did Tyler Herro say? He basically was saying that, how can I put it? That Asia Wilson's boyfriend didn't earn the contract that he signed. That basically, and he slid into the DMs to say that. He goes on to say, oh, so talking about Lainey Hamilton, she pulled a Ric Flair and rifled the shoe. Yeah. Except she didn't say, this shoe costs more than your house.
That wasn't the reason why Cole was laughing, though. I know why he was laughing. And if y'all don't know the dynamic between me and him, you ain't never gonna know. But I know why he was laughing.
And then the bold lie. Oh, I was doing it to return the shoe of somebody. Helfer, please. You returning Nathan.
Let me tell you why Cole Johnson was laughing about that shoe incident. Who was the one who threw the shoe?
Lainey Hamilton.
What team does she play for?
Plays for the Tempo.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So you had that. I can tell you exactly what popped in Cole's head when he saw that. That's why he said, let me wipe my glass. Did I see this correctly?
Yes. I'm sorry. And I was poking fun. She is a part of his wonderful team, the Brooklyn Liberty.
The reason why Cole Johnson is laughing, because this ain't the first time that we had this discussion.
No, she's a bit of a hothead.
No, not with her. I'm talking about the actual incident with their shoe. This ain't the first time this happened between me and him.
Well, true. It's not. No, it's not.
So I already know the first thing that popped in his head because he knew what team it was.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew who was for that team.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you who don't know, let's take you back some years ago. We were looking at about what? 34 years ago?
Yeah, that's about right.
There was a certain game in a certain state. A big, massive game. One team was so close to winning, and most likely the punch that they take it to the playoffs. Do you know what team that was? I believe Cole Johnson can figure it out.
Oh, that'd be the Liberty. Move out the way. Okay.
So he being funny right now.
What?
Let's go down to the state of Florida when there was the Florida Gators hosting the LSU Tigers.
Wow, being funny? Never.
And the reason why he's laughing because he know what game I was talking about. The same incident took place.
Mm-hmm.
And since Coach Johnson is great at telling stories, I might let him tell it.
Oh Lord, why are you gonna be like this? Why are you gonna be like this?
Because I knew exactly when I made that guy. I'm like, I already know the first thing gonna pop. He might not say nothing about it, but I know the first thing that's gonna pop in his head because it's somehow, some way, it revolves around my team again.
Yes, I love it. So there was an incident that took place about actually it was a little further back. Actually it's like 5, almost 6 years ago now. Where well, no, wrong one. Let's talk about that. Hold up. Now it's actually football. Let's try this again. You Floridians, you just love to toss shoes in every sport.
Shut up.
Just tossing shoes all over the place. Lord have mercy. Is that part of vernacular
No, it's not.
State
No,
that
it's
y'all
not.
y'all learn how to dribble, pass, shoot, rebound, and toss shoes?
No. That's why I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, this got to be some bull right here. Good gracious. I still haven't forgiven that. I still haven't forgiven him for that. And I probably won't forgive him for that.
Why?
Because that was the last time we actually had a real chance of making the playoffs.
That's not my fault.
I ain't say you, I said him. And you don't want to say why.
Oh my.
If you know about the Florida games when they had that team of Kyle Trask and Kyle Pitts, that team probably could have won the national championship too. But that idiot had to throw a shoe, and Cole Johnson ran with it for like a whole month with me.
I'm sorry. It just was beautiful.
I'm sitting here like, this man here had to. What made it worse? This ain't even worse than what he did. What Marco Wilson did, it was freaking third down. We did what we had to do to get off the field. And this.
I love it. All right, so this was college football. It's crazy. December 2020. So defensive back Marco Wilson decides to launch a player's cleat 20 yards down the field. And to playmakers' credit, it's correct. It was after the Gators defense performed a stop, forcing a punt, but it rendered an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which set up the game-winning field goal for the Tigers, which it made the game 37-34.
We lose that game. We get beat by Alabama championship game, and we don't make the playoffs. Despite us being the only team that actually gave Alabama a challenge that year. Because of a freaking shoe.
And Playmaker just backs teams that love to have players who throw shoes.
And then yesterday happened with Benanja Laney Hamilton. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me here. So we just gonna throw shoes. Mm-hmm. More from that game though, because there's a full thing about that, the reason why. But more on that. And Victor, shut up.
Oh Lord. He says, after layup drills, dribbling drills, then comes the shoe throwing drills.
I'm gonna get you back for that, Victor. I'm gonna get you back for that.
And you feared me coming at you like that.
I do a show with you. I know I do a show with you, so anything's up for grab when it comes to you.
You doggone right.
That's what I'm like.
Up for grab.
I'm like, good grief. Why had to be a New York Liberty throwing the shoe? Like, Coach Johnson already, if he don't mess with me, because he's trying to be nice. Because I already know what he's thinking about.
Like, man, he backs
He
people. He
Exactly.
players.
That's right there. That's exactly what I meant. I'm like, you right, he go. God, dog. Jeez. Whether you mean to or not, it don't even matter. The fact that you did it was stupid.
It is, and that's unfortunate. You would, especially a pro, you would think that you would get to a. I mean, college is bad enough, but you get to the pros, you would think, okay, yeah, this is a little sophomoric. No, I shouldn't do this, even if it is in the heat of battle.
We'll be back.
Success starts with the right setup. Whether you're working, creating, gaming, or building your next big idea, Odin Lakes helps you create a workspace designed for comfort and productivity. From ergonomic chairs to modern office solutions, Odin Lake is built for the grind. Work smarter, create better. Discover Odin Lake today through the Playmakers Network.
Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying. But this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Big game today? Don't spend it in the kitchen. CookUnity delivers fresh, chef-crafted meals straight to your door so you can spend less time cooking and more time enjoying the action. Whether it's football season, basketball season, or fight night, CookUnity has you covered. Fill your day with CookUnity. Get started today through the Playmakers Network.
Welcome back to Shooting Lights Out with the Playmaker. I'm Cole Johnson. We don't throw shoes.
I really hate it right now.
And Victor Lock, V-Lock83, or Victor, he says, can shot putting shoes be an Olympic sport? Oh, wow.
I can't stand
Shot
you right
putting
now.
shoes. Not shot putting shoes. Wow. He does have a point.
That's on the fast break.
That this guy has shown. Let me shut up. James off the steal. James with the stop.
Rebound by Adams, his sixth. Morant blows by Primo. Attack.
As we get ready to run the fast break, don't forget about the questions of the day.
That's right. Here are the two questions of the day again. The first one being, who was snubbed from the WNBA All-Star selection or pool? And the second, is it time for the WNBA to get a new commissioner? Now, all you have to do is comment below if you're watching us on the Playmakers Network YouTube channel. And if you haven't done it already, like, share, and subscribe. Share this into as many places as you possibly can. We appreciate the love.
Yeah, because you do not want to miss the full court slam for this. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a very good one. But Mr. Johnson, the fast break from the weekend.
Right. So the game of the week, that's where we're going to be headed. We talked about this off air yesterday, and I had a feeling this was going to be the game of the week when he said it. And unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons, it is.
Oh, and Mr. Johnson froze again. Twice in one episode. I think that's a new record. So, game of the week took place last night on NBC. The Las Vegas Aces hosting the Indiana Fever. This was the second time in the week that they have faced each other this month. Probably in a week, because if I remember correctly. This was going to be the end of a 4-game road trip for the Indiana Fever when they started their road trip here. But, Mr. Johnson?
What the?
You having some mighty strong internet issues over there, sure. Don't know what to tell you. As we work on trying to get Cole Johnson back, let me do this real quick. So, the Indiana Fever, they took it to the defending champs, 109-75. Kelsey Mitchell, 27 points, 8 for 16 from the field. Sophie Cunningham, 20 points, 7 up 9 from the field, 6 and 7 from long distance. This one is actually for Snowman because I did this on purpose. I could have put Adrian Wilson on there who had another double-double, 20 and 10. But for those of you who are new to Shooting Lights Out, haven't heard me speak on the Indiana Fever like that, Snowman would tell you, Cole Johnson would tell you. If Victor is still in the chat and stop picking fun at me, he will tell you. When the Indiana Fever traded for Sophie Cunningham, I said, oh my goodness, that was the wrong thing for the WNBA to let happen. Because why would you give Caitlin Clark and that team that is already good a sharpshooter? And as the years went on, we went down the line. I had somebody. We had a conversation on Threads about one Sophie Cunningham. And this individual tried to convince me that Sophie Cunningham isn't who she is. And I'm like, you must not know. Sophie Cunningham, who she was in Phoenix, when Phoenix was good.
Somebody getting sued.
So when I see these numbers from Sophie Cunningham, that's when I started thinking, I say, if they let Sophie Cunningham cook it with Kelsey Mitchell, Boston, and Caitlin Clark, they are going to. Matter of fact, Coach Johnson, who did I say beginning of season to look out for that who possibly win the WNBA title this year?
Yeah, she did say the Fever if all the planets align, if all the talent that they do have now actually coalesce and do basically what they did in this game.
If Sophie Cunningham is given the green light and you have Kelsey Mitchell is balling her ass off. You cannot stop Kelsey Mitchell. When the last time Cole Johnson got to talk about Aaliyah Boston, who was like one of his favorite players in the WNBA?
It's actually been a minute. Not because she's been bad. It's because you're getting performances from Mitchell and Cunningham like this more and more often.
Outside of all the
Aaliyah,
outside
of
off the court. So when the last time we actually talked about Caitlin Clark's game?
We really haven't. Actually, we haven't talked much about a game this year.
You know why? Because that woman on the left named Kelsey Mitchell, is the one leading the team. Now, some of you Clark fans might not like that, but Mr. Johnson, do you want to read that bottom part of the slide?
Oh, you mean the part where it says that Kelsey Mitchell led the Heat with 27, with Sophie Cunningham chipping in with 20. As the Fever in their 4-game road trip, how it started. Another dominant performance over the Aces in Las Vegas.
They started a road trip in Vegas. There was no Caitlin Clark. There was no Asia Wilson. Guess what happened? Indiana whooped on the Aces. Guess who led the way? Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, and by the way, they swept the whole road trip.
Yeah, I was about to say they went 4-0. I was thinking that.
So, there you go. I know everybody wants to be focused on Caitlin Clark, but Caitlin Clark isn't the Indiana Fever.
Nope. And she really has never been on the court, in my opinion. Not to say that her game's horrible, but because there's just been more talented players than her on the team. Still doesn't take away from the fact that she's the golden goose of the WNBA. She still is that.
She's the golden goose. She's
is she the best player in the WNBA? No.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Kelsey
but is she the best?
Kelsey
but is she the best? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is she the best player in the WNBA? No. She isn't even the best player on the Indiana Fever.
Kelsey Mitchell is balling again. Remember, Caitlin Clark went to play 12 games last year. And how far did the Indiana Fever go? To the semifinals.
First round, I think.
To the semifinals.
They did go around.
They went all 5 games against the Aces. And it took the big three of Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young to pull that off. And guess who's the problem for them? Kelsey Mitchell. We gonna start putting some respect on Kelsey Mitchell's name. Because that girl is balling. And then Sophie Cunningham, if Stephanie Wright tells her she got the green light, good gracious. Because this is what she does. She's a sharpshooter. Like I said, this might be the year. And it'll be the year that Caitlin Clark's not really that much of attention on the court. See, here's the thing, Cole. Everybody's fixated on Sophie Cunningham being memes and being the ringer at the USC fight at the White House and all this other stuff, being an analyst on her off days and doing her podcast. But what it tells you about them, and you know me, I knew exactly who she was before she did all that. How did I feel when the news came out that the Indiana Fever traded for Sophie Cunningham? How did I feel?
You hated it.
Why did I hate it?
Because you'd want the Liberty to have had one Miss Cunningham.
I mean, what was the reason? Like,
and it would it would make the Fever deeper in talent.
Remember, we knew what Caitlin Clark was. She can shoot from distance. She's a good passer. She's a draw. But everybody's like, Indiana's missing something. Something's not clicking right now, right?
All great players need to have talent to surround
And
them.
then you got,
I don't care
and
who
then
you
you
are.
got her a sharpshooter, a sharpshooter,
Mm-hmm.
a girl who averages 8.5 assists a game. Now you give her a sharpshooter? That's basically saying we go here to the NBA and we look at, let me see, what's one of the best point guards in the league right now?
Best point guards in the NBA.
Yeah.
No, not Tyrese Maxey.
Matter of fact, I got it.
What would I would say Luka Doncic?
So yeah. So we go to Luka Doncic, right? He's in LA, right? And be like, yeah, LA missing some pieces. Mm-hmm. And then news come across, and I got to come on the show and I tell Cole Johnson, the Los Angeles Lakers have traded for. Let me think. Let's say they traded for Devin Vassell from San Antonio. Me and Cole Johnson, well, how would we feel about that trade?
The rich get richer. The rich get richer, and don't lose much with the Spurs. That's another thing. They would gain this talent and not lose much in the trade.
Me and Cole would say, hey, be like, how dare y'all give him that? How dare y'all give Luka Doncic that guy right there?
How do you?
It's not the name. We know what type of player Devin Vassell is. You pair him with Luka Doncic, it helps Luka. We don't want that.
It's bad enough he helps Victor, but yeah. He also helped Luka? No.
So you sitting here saying, so Luka do what all they need. Now you give him a guy who can actually shoot from the outside too and play defense? Oh boy.
Yeah, but so you give any point guard that type of weapon, just ask Magic Johnson. He had that in Michael Cooper. I mean, it's just it makes a point guard's life a whole lot easier.
Y'all gave Caitlin Clark Sophie Cunningham. Like, y'all gave her a sharpshooter. That's like the one thing, if you're not an NFL fan, you did not want. Caitlin Clark's already good by herself. You know about Kelsey Mudger. You know about Leah. You gave her a sharpshooter? So she can just rock a more system whenever she feel like it?
Let's name the game.
I can tell you this right now.
Have her.
If Caitlin Clark,
she wouldn't have to pick my score.
I tell you this right now. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. Even though Cole Johnson might not like it, he ain't gonna disagree with it. If Caitlin Clark was to be healthy as she can be right now, Caitlin Clark would be actually a triple double right about now.
You're right. I don't like it, but you're right. I can't disagree with it because that's exactly what would happen. That's exactly what would happen.
Caitlin Clark, if she was healthy, would be averaging a triple double right now. You gave her a shooter. All she got to do is catch the ball and launch it, and it's going in. Now, the fact that we already know what the two-man game between Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston is lovely to watch, even though we both don't like it. But hey, we love a good two-man game. Mm-hmm. Kelsey Mitchell, she can play on ball, she can play off the ball. It don't matter to Kelsey Mitchell. If she touches the rod, something's going to happen. So, like I said, for any NFL fans, would y'all shut up and let Stephen Wright coach the team? Because guess what? When you let her coach the team, this is the results that you get. They walked to the Champ's house twice in 1 week and whooped that trick both times.
They still going to complain, though, because Caitlin Clark didn't get a chance to boogie on them.
She don't need to.
You and I both know this, but you know that's why they'll be crying. They're doing this without Caitlin Clark.
Didn't play that much. She only scored 12 points. So, Kaden Clark, she's it. It's between her and Paige for like face of the WNBA right about now because I'm starting to see Paige Beckers everywhere, which, quite frankly with you, is well deserved. Because being coach, I will tell you, if Paige Beckers didn't go through them ACL injuries at UConn, she would have been the face of the league soon as she got there. Because everybody looking at Paige, not Caitlin. Paige right down. Somebody had to find somebody. Oh, this girl over here in Iowa, she's interesting to watch. She's balling. She can shoot from long range. That's how that started. Because Paige went down. As people starting to figure out, oh, Paige been that. So yes. The FIBA started their 4-game road trip. How they ended their 4-game road trip? Whipping on the chimps in Vegas. I would love to see how that game goes when they go to Indiana. But that's not the only game that happened this weekend.
No, there were others. Let's start with the Lynx. As the team that had the best record last year, or ended with the best record last year, they hosted the Liberty and did a pretty fine job holding off the Liberty 90-85 as Caleb McBride decided to score 14 of her 25 points in the fourth quarter. The Lynx decided to pay back the Liberty. Also on Saturday, the Dream that they played the Fire, and they didn't wake up. They lost 102-92 as Megan Gustafson went for 17 as the Fire beat down the shorthanded Dream.
Yep, no injuries in that game.
And then the game that we mentioned earlier, as one player decided to toss a shoe at another. On Sunday, the Liberty, they took their frustrations and that L they took in the Twin Cities, and on the very next day decided to squelch the tempo, making them down to a dull roar instead of a fast pace, 84-68. Now, the person who received that shoe being tossed at her, she went off for 30.
Yeah, Maria Marbury went off for 30, and that was the wrong graphic. Because the tempo won, actually.
Really?
Tempo won.
Really? So the Liberty followed. The Liberty followed up the 90-85 L in the Twin Cities with taking an 84-68 L at the dot.
And by the way, before the shoe toss thing, Elijah Hampton got assist for a flag one because she hit Maria Marbury in the face. So now you can see why she got tossed.
Poor Liberty.
And the Liberty on a 3-game losing streak.
As you can see, that makes a playmaker very happy. Scores from other games this past week. The Sun. They decided to set against the Valkyries. You had the Wings, who beat the Tempo in Montreal.
Yeah.
Congrats to both teams.
Yeah, the game that Coach Johnson loves so much.
Yes, it sucks that history was made with the Wings. And the Sparks, they beat the Sky. Those were Friday. The other game on Saturday, the Mercury decided to come up woefully short against the Aces. And I mean woefully, because the Aces beat them down. And then on Sunday, the Mystics beat the Storm, and the Sky basically decided to be black and pitch black against the Wings. Wow.
I told you, you're going to hate this season. I told you, because Dallas ain't playing. All that scrutiny, people talking about, they picked the wrong. Dallas is up there in the top 4 right now.
The Wings.
Like y'all sitting there playing. Dallas Wings ain't playing no games this year.
The Wings.
And guess what? If you're a Liberty fan, we went from number 2 to number 7.
That's impressive. That is impressive. 3 losses put you from the 2nd seed to the 7th? Man.
Ridiculous.
That's an impressive drop. But you're only halfway through the season, though. There's still more season to
Shut up.
I can't be motivational to you.
Don't listen to that as motivational. That man is saying that because he know he's in his mind right now, gleeing happy because he know if this keeps coming, what's coming, and that's what he wants. He wants something to come. And that's why he's saying that.
That's right. I want a flagrant foul, and I know one is about to come real soon.
You can't fool me. I can't be motivational. You don't want no motivational.
I want a flagrant foul. That's what I want.
He's enjoying my team going up and down right about now. 1 week they smacking the aces and the links in the mouth, and the next week we're around here that's losing games.
To the tempo. I get the links, but the tempo?
The wings before that too.
Well, I get the wings too, but the tempo? Man.
Don't trust me. He's waiting on it. He's like, Lippy. He's secretly saying, Lippy, keep on going down. Keep on going down because I'm going to get what I want. You can keep going down.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it's not even I want the Liberty to do bad. I just want Playmaker to entertain me and go off.
That's it.
That this guy is shown. Let me shut up. James off the steal. James with the stop.
Rebound by Adams, his 6th. Morant blows by Primo. Attack.
Oh, and Vic decided to pick on you too, so he's like, you can get some too.
VLock83 says, look, I usually say that whenever we have problems in the morning, that a bronze sexual is hijacking our airwaves. Now that it's happening to Cole Johnson, is it a Tennessee Titans fan hijacking Cole's internet? It better not. The Titans.
I think you hate the Titans more than any other team alive.
You doggone right.
Including the Wings.
Including the Wings, including the Cowboys, including the team that I dislike the most in all of sports is the Tennessee Titans.
And Victor, don't gas this up.
He says, Flagrant Foul is an award-winning segment. I agree with him. Cole has Playmaker crying foul.
No, he's trying to get me to that point. And he's trying to use the Liberty to help him get there.
Yeah, because I want him to go at the Liberty. I just sit back and just let him eviscerate his team. Because he rarely ever is happy with how they perform.
Because I ain't like these fans that say, "Yay, great job! We'll give him that sign." No, we are champions. We gotta act like it.
Well,
not the defending champions. I didn't say defending champions. I didn't say defending champions. I say we are champions. I didn't say defending champions.
You have yes, your Liberty has won it recently. Yes, they have.
There's a standard. More so than now that the Knicks won one.
Well, just as long as Liberty fan, just as long as you don't act like one of those Knicks fans who tried to twerk on a light pole, we good to go. Stay with having that elephant do that Mary J. Blige dance, and we're good. We're straight.
But we're gonna take a break here, gang. When we come back, talk about having fun. This fun's gonna happen when we come back.
No matter what you are watching, one thing stays the same. You gotta represent your team the right way. Whether it's jerseys, hats, or hoodies, what you wear is part of the experience. If you're looking to upgrade your gear or getting ready for the next game, we got you covered. Hit the link in the description and shop official licensed gear through Fanatics. Every team, every league, every fan. Don't just watch the game, represent it.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
But I blame one person for this.
One person. What one person are you going to be blaming? Good. I don't give a crap.
Big 12.
That team right there, that is ranked 15, that put up 45 points.
Yes, sir.
They were picked dead last at the beginning of the season.
The ACC.
Quote, feeling the blues in Death Valley, close quote. Duke ends a 45-year drought in Clemson. You are coaching a team, son. Get with the program and worry about your program.
The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts.
Football season is almost here. Whether you're heading to the stadium or watching from home or representing your team every day, NFL Shop has the gear fans need. Shop official jerseys, sideline apparel, hats, collectibles, and the latest merchandise from across the NFL. Get game day ready and support Ramley Talk when you shop through our NFL Shop affiliate link. NFL Shop, official merchandise, official fan gear. Horns up.
Rams fans all around the world.
It's a beautiful thing to be a Rams fan right now. Stafford's back.
Lend me your ears, or should I say lend Playmaker your ears, as he breaks down week by week everything in the Los Angeles Rams canon.
Number 99, Aaron Donald. Can't wait for 2029 to come to know that you are going in the Hall of Fame, and it should be first ballot, no questions asked.
NFL Underground, if number 99 says I'm coming back for one more year.
Join the Playmaker as he breaks down everything Los Angeles Rams style in Ramley Talk on the Playmakers Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts.
Yeah. Ramley Talk returns August 13th, literally a month from today. Like, literally, it's the 13th of July. So August 13th, Ramley Talk is back.
Oh, exactly 31 days. Okay, wow.
And then, but what returns August 5th?
That would be bearing down the gridiron.
Ooh, boy, y'all do not want to know what's in store for that season.
Oh, I get to go at the NCAA again.
If y'all just join us for Turning Lights Out, wait till August 5th gets here. Y'all think this guy right here is something on this show? Wait till August and then Wednesdays are back on our schedule.
I'm just being me. That's all I'm doing. I'm just being me.
They don't know you. That's the point.
I'm a loving, kind guy. I respect everybody.
Not according to Snowman, because he still got that James Franklin bit that you did. So 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 you sure you want to betray yourself as a nice guy?
I still am. It's just certain things and certain people just they just piss me off.
Like Dabo Swinney?
Yes, like Dabo Swinney. One to worry about players' pockets and not coach's program.
So y'all thought me and him was a dynamic on basketball. Wait to college football season. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And he'll tell you he just trying to be nice. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. College football is a whole different story between me and him.
Mm-hmm.
So mark it calendars August 5th for Bearing Down the Gridiron, college football fans. August 13th, if you are NFL fans or you like listening to NFL content, Rambly Talk, August 13th. It's your date. Now, we did say we're going to have some fun when we get back. So,
this goes to best woman player in the world. You're talking about the word integrity? Because they don't have any. You ain't got no balls, do you? WNBA owners, you ain't got no balls, do you? Really? So we should just tip our cups, throw through ice cubes in a small glass, and just tip the brown liquor. Talk about compromising, because they'll be compromised doing it. It's on. It's the utter blasphemy. I'm sorry, my bad. Professionalism.
Now, normally I would just disappear off the screen and Coach Johnson will just go in. But this is a special edition of Full Court Sun because I actually get to set this topic up. It's not a hard topic. Matter of fact, it's a very easy topic because it's actually part of our questions of the day because the WNBA Commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, had a set schedule to appear on the Dan Patrick Show. And the crazy thing about this is Dan Patrick, he went over to the event, the whole crew and all that went over to the charity golf event where Captain Engelbert was going to, be a part of the golf event. So
that's correct.
It makes it very easy. All you gotta do what you gotta do. Come over to the set, have a conversation, and go back.
Right.
And the day that this interview is supposed to be taking place, Dan Patrick and his crew haven't heard anything. They're waiting. Time's coming. Nothing. All of a sudden, I believe you said 2-3 hours later, Kathy Engelbert backed out of the interview, backed out of the appearance. If you haven't seen the clip, you can see the clip of Dan Patrick. He's sitting here, he's telling how he feels about it. And literally about 100 yards away, you can see Kathy Engelbert practicing bunker shots. Beautiful. Literally.
That's beautiful.
So if you want to know why the question came up on this episode, this is why, because Captain Engelbert, being the commissioner of the WNBA, did some things that commissioners normally don't do. So, ladies and gentlemen, the EP of all VPs, Mr. Cole Johnson.
WNBA owners, you don't have any balls, do you? Oh my gosh! Look, when I caught wind of this, I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, she's part of this charity event and has a weak golf game because they had 89 competitors in this, and she finished 86th. I'm like, oh. mighty impressive. So she was practicing bunker shots, but she wasn't practicing bunker shots. She was trying to dodge. Probably one of the easiest interviewers that you will ever have. I mean, Dan Patrick is reputable. He's respected. He's a kind interviewer. He doesn't do the gotcha crap. That's just not how he rolls. He never has rolled like that, and he doesn't roll like that now. So if there was any time that you would get an interviewer that would be rather easy to not perform, but project what you want, Dan's your guy. And for the fact that you showed how yellow your back is, girl, it's just ridiculous and funny. Here's what's so pathetic. You earn between $2 and $5 million a year. You basically are robbing the WNBA and the NBA. Since I know they sink money into the WNBA, you're robbing these owners. And I'm gonna look, governors. I'm gonna look at you all. Since you are responsible for this spineless, ridiculous troll, she, more so than Aisha Wilson, more so than Caitlin Clark, more so than Aisha Reese, more so than Nafisa Collier, more so than any other player, Ms. Engelbert, is your direct mouthpiece. So when she does bullshit, when she pulls no-shows, when she pulls media no-shows, like the which she just did, that basically says how she regards the media. That is how you regard the media. So that chump makes you all look even worse of chumps. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It makes you all have a wider yellow streak down your backs. It makes you have no balls like she has. That's what this no-show does the most. It shows how spineless you all are. Because you shouldn't ever have the commissioner of your league shy away from an interview. And to do it from the standpoint of you agreed to this interview, you back out of it, and you practicing golf shots, and you ain't a golfer. I mean, it is so bad. We have people from the opposite spectrum of sports journalism, Dave Portnoy and Jamel Hill, and they both agree with one another. Portnoy calls you, quote, a coward, close quote. And Hill says, quote, she should get out of the league and the owners should fire her, close quote. I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Things that make the sports fan and sports journalists unite. It's a beautiful thing. Which means, Miss Engelbert, you are a sad, sad sight. How is it that you were concerned about your bunker game and you're not concerned by how the league looks with you showing that you have no compunction, showing that you have no bravery, showing that you cannot look at a camera and answer questions that I don't think would be all that hard coming from Dan Patrick? I would say, you know something? This is all your fault, Engelbert, but no, it's not. In fact, it's not even mostly your fault. No. Mm-mm. It is mostly your bosses. It is their fault mostly because they think they could get away with not saying a thing. They didn't have to answer a question about why it took months on end to get a new um, collective bargaining agreement to be made, and it had to happen basically at the 11th hour. They didn't have to say a word as to the players barking about needing more money because they feel as though they're not being compensated thoroughly and thusly. And they don't have to say a word in having probably the biggest controversy now in, is the sport too rough on the cash cow? They don't have to say anything because they got you to say it, Miss Engelbert, and you don't want to say it. You don't want that smoke, as they say in the streets. You don't want that smoke. Well, actually, your bosses don't want that smoke more than you. Because they're like, Kathy, you answer these questions. We don't have to say jack. We scratch your check. Because you're supposed to be the one answering these questions, not us. But I think it's possibly time to actually have a Mark Cuban for the NBA or a Gerald Jones of the NFL, or Robert Kraft of the NFL. Owners that actually will have the balls to step out in front of the media and answer questions and possibly shrug at possibly having an answer that you do not want to have come out of their mouths. If you don't know it already, WNBA owners, governors, you should know it now. The no-show for Kathy Engelbert basically says that you don't give a crap about us, about your sport, and about yourselves.
May I tag in, sir? This is your segment. I want to ask permission.
Go ahead, sir.
Kathy Engelbert, you agreed to an interview with Dan Patrick and then backed out of it without even telling him beforehand you weren't going to do it. Your PR team talked you out of it. Now, why would the PR team talk you out of this? Let me guess. Off the top of my head, let me guess. Oh yeah, that's right. And this is part. I'm about to bring Cole Jones back in because I'm pretty sure he ain't touched on this yet. That's right. The government called y'all out about the treatment of Caitlin Clark.
What did I say earlier in this segment? You don't want that smoke. You know your bosses want that smoke. And I get it. I mean, you have a crazy octogenarian that wants to have answers. Weighed in on Caitlin Clark having a fist to the throat of one Alyssa Thomas. Memo, that wasn't a punch. But I digress. You had him weigh in. And so you don't want that smoke. Yes, and Engelbert, your PR team sucks too. All y'all horrible. Your PR team, your bosses, you all horrible because you all are cowering. You all are scared of that man that lives on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in D.C. You're scared of him. You're scared of him. You don't want to say something that is untoward in him because you want to say it's none of his business, but you don't have the balls to say it. So I'll say it for you. President Trump, Your opinion about what goes on in the WNBA is none of your business. And it's sad.
I like that.
And it's sad that you all don't have the balls to say that in the media. None of you do.
I go a step further. Y'all don't have the courage, the charisma, the cojones to sit here and take the hard questions. Because, of course, as great as Dan Patrick also does his homework. He's going to ask you the tough questions. What are you going to do about player safety, aka Caitlin Clark? What are you going to do about how the officiating is going on in the WNBA across the board? These are the hard questions that even a 6-year-old knows about.
And what's worse is that's your job, Engelbert. That is your job. You're supposed to answer those questions because you're supposed to think, okay, if I get interviewed, I know I'm going to be asked these questions. And don't you want to look good to your players? Don't you want to actually say something that is encouraging to their safety? Don't you want to say something that's encouraging to their wallet? Don't you want to say something that's encouraging to their ability to make profit in the league that you represent? But you don't provide any of that because you don't give a crap about the players. Oh, that's right. I've said that before about you. You don't care about the players. So that's why you can't answer the question about player safety because you don't care about them. That's why you can't answer the question about the money because you don't care about them. You can send statements and say that we care about the product and we do care about the players and they should be compensated thoroughly. You can send all those types of statements all you want. Fact of the matter is we have this on record where you got an interview that you promised and you no-showed. Because yes, Playmaker is right. One of the things that I respect about Dan Patrick is that dude will comb every single thing to get the right answer out of you. He studies his subject, and that's one thing that interviewers have to do. Journalism 101. When you have your subject, study him or her thoroughly so you can ask questions that make them feel comfortable. Ask them questions that make them think, and ask them questions that actually might make them a little uncomfortable, but you get a good answer out of them. Not as a gotcha, but as to give a full breadth of a conversation. Because that is why we're in this industry. We're supposed to give in-depth conversations so that we can make, however the subject matter is, more understandable for the viewer, the listener, or the watcher. But you don't have that will now. You don't have that goodwill, do you, Miss Engelbert? This is ridiculous. This is funny. And I'm laughing because we're now witnessing in real time the reason why we both have said, Playmaker and myself have said that one Miss Kathy Engelbert is ineffective as the WNBA commissioner. You're ineffective because you don't care about the players, you're too scared of the owners, and you don't even think you don't even think we deserve an understanding. So yes, you're scared of the players. Well, no, you're callous to the players, you're scared of the owners, and you're disrespectful to the media and the fans out there. Now, do you think that is how a commissioner of any sport should be? I don't think so. I don't think you think so either, but you don't care. And quite frankly, your bosses don't either. They don't care either. As long as you don't make them look bad, but oh, that's right. You're no showing a national interviewer makes them look horrible. You're their voice, and it shows that they don't have one. Because you, Ms. Engelbert, have made it very clear that they don't have one. You got to be more careful. I get that there's questions you want to dodge. I get that there's platforms you want to evade. I understand that. But you got to be more savvy than you are. But then again, savvy is something you're not. Isn't that right, Fee? Isn't that right, NECA? They know. They know very well that you lack being savvy. So do your bosses. But unfortunately, you're letting all of the WNBA down. The fans, the players, your bosses. What a trifecta of crap you're serving to everybody. This goes to the best woman player in the world. You're talking about the word integrity? Because they don't have any. You ain't got no balls, do you? WNBA owners, you ain't got no balls, do you? Really? So we should just tip our cups, throw through ice cubes in a small glass, and just tip the brown liquor. Talk about compromising, because they'll be compromised doing it. It's on. It's the utter blasphemy. I'm sorry, my bad. Professionalism.
Before we hit our last break. By the way, good job, sir. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Victor, he says, so I'm starting to think that Kathy Engelbert is part ostrich with how she sticks her head in the sand at the bunker. It's not a bad analogy. Even if Kathy didn't want to talk about Caitlin Clark or CC, why couldn't she promote all her stars? All of them. Yes.
Break, and we'll get you out of here with the games to watch.
If you're watching WWE and not repping your favorite superstar, what are you doing? T-shirts, championship hoodies, this is how you show who you ride with. Whether it's legends or the stars that are running it right now, it's all about representing your side. Hit the link in the description and shop official gear right now through WWE Shop. Every era, every superstar, every fan. Don't just watch. Represent.
Cool McCain.
You thought you wanted Gunther against Chad Gable, but you didn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Chad Gable would take everything that Gunther's done and bury it.
The Playmaker.
It was on site. AJ Styles walked out there seeing LA like, oh, okay, then LA Knight hopped out the car, let's go.
Break down everything in TNA, AEW, and all of the WWE programming. Join these two kings, monarchs of wrestling, live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central on the Play Caller Sports Talk YouTube channel.
The game is about to start. The last thing you should be worrying about is what's for dinner. With CookUnity, chef-crafted meals are ready to enjoy in minutes. Great food, less hassle, more game time. CookUnity, available through the Playmakers Network.
Oh, modern suppression should be another fun one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they just keep lining it up for me. Oh, man. What Cole Johnson wants to do with me is what I get to do with Kuba K tonight. They just serve it on a silver platter for me, man. I'm sorry. They be serving. You see it. They just serving on a silver platter for me. I'm like, all right.
Engelbert Doe showing an interview. I'm like,
oh yeah, Kathy Engelbert, something else. Kathy Engelbert, something else. Oh, yeah, that woman definitely something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minors of Wrestling later on. About an hour from now.
I'm looking forward to that.
Man, I'm looking forward to this. But before we get you out of here, we got to give you the games to watch, Mr. Johnson.
All right. Well, let's start with tonight. The Sparks traveling across to the East Coast. Well, down south. And they're playing the Dream. 7 p.m. tip-off. All times that you see on this list are Eastern. So, 7 p.m. tip-off for the Dream and hosting the Sparks. That game will be televised on the USA Network. Now, a little bit later at 9 p.m., that'll be 8 p.m. in the Twin Cities, the Lynx, they host the Mercury. And that game will be on the NBC family networks, Peacock, and the NBC Sports Network. That's tonight.
Dream, if y'all can't win this game, something's wrong. I like the Sparks, but Dream, y'all got to get out of y'all slump too.
Yeah, you spoke about Cool, and Cool likes Sparks too.
Mercury.
He'll root for the Dream, but he likes the Sparks.
Mercury, how y'all gonna bounce back from that ass whooping that y'all took into Vegas?
Hopefully they can respond to show that they are a team on the come up, because they got to.
Tomorrow,
that was the night. Go ahead. For tomorrow.
Tomorrow we begin Camp Day. For those of you who don't know, if you see the early times, like you see here, like the 11 a.m. time between the Fire and the Kinetic Sun, that is Camp Day. That is a thing that WNBA does where during the summer, each team will have a camp day where the kids get to come watch a game for free.
Okay. All right. Now that is a beautiful marketing ploy. I hate to say it that way.
So
but
if anybody's
it's a good way to bring in fans. That's a good job. Yeah, I like
I was saying it's because you see 11 a.m. because it's tended to the kids. It's for the kids. They come catch them a WNBA game. So that's why you see 11 a.m. Mr. Johnson.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yes, and that game would be the Sun. They will host the Fire. So which one is going to douse the other? We'll find out at 11 a.m. tomorrow in New England. The other game, I should say, at 7 p.m. it will be the Tempo. They'll host the Mystics. This game will be in Toronto, and that game will be tipping off at 7 p.m. The NBA TV network will carry that one.
And before I move on to the other side, I guess hit the chat.
We spoke about him earlier. It is great to see our brother, Cool McCain. He says, look, unfortunately, some of my series left LA with a tearful emoji.
I'm about to wrap up, and once I wrap, I'll be heading your way, sir. I'm looking forward to tonight's show because they just gave it to me on the Silver Potter yet again.
Yeah, it's good to hear. It's good to hear. One Cool McCain. Look, the moves you're making, bro. I'm seeing you, brother. I'm happy for you, man. I'm proud of you.
And then Wednesday.
All right, there's a trio of games. So I'm assuming the Sky is having the same type of camp.
Yep.
Since they're hosting the Storm in Chicago, 12 p.m. Eastern, that will be 11 a.m. local time when that camp happens. And I'm thinking the same thing will be with the Lynx as well, since they're hosting the Sparks, and tip-off is at 1 p.m. noon in the Twin Cities. The game
to watch of the 3 days.
I was gonna say the game of not just the night, but possibly of the week. The Caitlin Clark not being so influenced Indiana Fever. They will host Man, the Golden State Valkyries, who are proving that they're not your regular, your mama's, your grandmama's, or any mama's expansion team. Tip-off is at 8 p.m. The USA Network will carry that one.
Pretty much it is a offensive juggernaut versus a tenacity defensive team. The Valkyrie has the best defense in the WNBA.
I love that. I love the styles makes fight type of thing. Yeah. So yeah, which one will win over? Will the tenacity on the defensive end win? Or will the Fever fill up the buckets and have the Valkyries try to run as if they're performing a fire drill? And that only can happen if the shots deep fall.
So, that's gonna be a game.
Mm-hmm.
If that game is below 70s, I love the Valkyrie's chances.
I would too. And those are types of games I love because that means it shows that you wanted more.
Good point.
Oh,
good point.
He says, "Look, no one wants Kennedy." He says, "No one wants Kennedy." Kennedy Carter. Yeah.
That's a shame because she can hoop.
Yeah, she can.
But Kennedy,
she can hoop. She has presence on the court.
But Kennedy,
and it's a shame that they don't.
You just can't say stuff, Kennedy. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. You can't say stuff. It's just
unfortunately, that happens, man. Yeah.
And why you think Jaylen Brown got traded? Why you think Jaylen Brown got traded from Boston?
But hey, look, maybe you could take some pointers from Kathy Engelbert. How you can't or don't want to say anything to the media. Just a thought, Kennedy. Just a thought. She gives you great pointers. Great pointers.
And last comment before we get out of here.
Cool says, look, CP3 needs to stop Caitlin Clark over Love Fest. Oh God, I guess I got to read up on Chris Paul loving hard on Caitlin Clark.
He ain't talking about Chris Paul.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about Chris Paul.
Oh,
I thought you would get that one. I'm surprised you missed that one.
What, Candace Parker? I got it.
He's talking about Candace Parker. And Candace Parker has been loud.
When is she not loud?
That was a fair point.
When anything she's passionate about, she's very vociferous.
She's on the bandwagon, but technically Caitlin Clark too.
I'm not surprised.
So, that will do it for today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because man, I knew that Captain Engelbert stuff was gonna be one. I said, "Yep." I don't even have to ask him. I already know what's coming. I already know what's coming. This is gonna go straight. I only got to talk. I ain't have to talk to Cole about it. Did I talk to you about it? I already know. I'm like, I already know what the full court slam is gonna be. We just gonna go right into it. I ain't gotta say a word.
We said full court slam. Captain Gilbert, I was like, oh, okay, that's easy. That's easy. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So that would do it for us today. Remember, August 5th is the return of what show?
It's the return of Bearing Down the Gridiron. Oh, I'm looking forward to roasting the NCAA, talking about college football yet again.
August 13th, the return of Rambly Talk. So we're in the middle of July, which means it's time to ramp up and get ready for football season. That's what we're doing here.
It will be. Yeah.
That's what we're doing here.
We'll stop at football. Yeah.
But until then,
in August.
But until then, enjoy the World Cup Final Four tomorrow and Wednesday. You got the championships coming up later. Shout out to Yannick Center, back-to-back Wimbledon champion.
I forgot Center won it.
Yep. And shout out to CM Punk, the undisputed WWE champion. which we will definitely get into a months of wrestling in about
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
in about a little over 30 to 40 minutes of time between me and Cool McCain. Like I said, WWE, they just set it up on a silver platter for me to give straight to Cool McCain, and I can just sit back and enjoy.
The codes of personality.
That's on Months of Wrestling tonight, along with other things from TNA, NXT, and the AEW.
I know your dreams.
As for this duo, we'll see y'all next Monday for more basketball talk. Let's see. Last week was the NBA. This week was the WNBA. Let's see if the NCAA want to give us something next week and join the party.
The code of personality. Yeah, let's hope that they can, because I want to sink my teeth into something. Or, Kathy, turn down another interview. Please do. Sad.
Oh, and by the way, I take that back. Next week, we'll be talking about a decision that will be made supposedly on Wednesday. Let's see how that goes. And the thoughts of Cole Johnson, because anytime that dude makes a decision, I look forward to Cole Johnson talking. See ya.
You've done good. You've done great. But you can't stop here. You can't stop now. You gotta keep going. Through all your trials and your tribulations, you gotta keep pushing. Now, finish your canvas.
Yeah, gotta get it out the mud, that's the only way to win. Who am I to point the finger like I never ever seen? Been through the ups and downs like the letter N. They don't let you through the door, better kick that bitch again. Cause that's the only way to win. That's the only way to go. Gotta get it out the mud. Gotta get it out the floor. Cause that's the only way to go. Let's go.